Bonjour, bonjour, comment ça va? Je suis Cotalia. Bienvenidos de la nuit, bienvenue de la coopération, bienvenue de la nuit. Bienvenue sur mon chat, and bienvenue chez CONJURE South and CONJURESouth.com. Welcome to your October 25th sunrise readings. If this is your first time attending, again, bienvenue, welcome. If you are already a member, you are subscribed, welcome back. I would like to ask everyone, if you are watching, to please subscribe to this channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a sweet, kind comment below, hit your notification or post notification button, and let's get into it. Instagrammers, bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Welcome this morning to your October 25th sunrise readings. and please make sure that you tag someone below. Je suis en retard pour aujourd'hui. I am late today. I had a late night. Not a bad night, just a late night, doing things and whatnot. And normally I can like pop on a face. I don't know. Today was just a day, a morning where I don't know, it was just like no matter how fast, I don't even think I was moving fast. That probably was the problem. I just didn't move fast. In my mind, I told myself I was going to, and I didn't. But let's say hello to let's do our hoodoo, home, room, roll, call. Okay. We have Marquise in the house, Marissa in the house, Pata in the house, and Gregory in the house, Shy in the house, Renessa in the house, Jen E in the house, Micheline in the house, Oasis in the house, DJ in the house, Jessica A in the house, Gabriella in the house, Tafa in the house. I love this. Tafa. I need to see this closer. Yes. I think I may have mentioned that before, but I love that name. I don't know. Again, I did rush out of the house. You all listen here. If you know nothing else about makeup, blending is everything. Everything. Another thing that you'll learn about me is I'm incredibly vain. Very, very vain. I know it. You know it. Your mama know it. It's just what it is, baby. I mean, but and people always forget the neck too. Like, don't miss your neck, baby. Y'all walking around here looking like the jigsaw. Put it all. Now you can't wear whites, being a person of color is difficult. But that's why we're working on to get the skin, getting the skin together. So that we can wear pretty whites without getting them all cosmetized. All right. Who else we got? Dynamic Divine Readings in the house. Marche in the house. Nigel in the house. I'm scrolling down in this house. Lady A in the house. Rum Shaker in the house. Sakpase J in the house. Ramani in the house. Et voilà. I'm Brendan in the house. C. Ellen in the house. Kayasa in the house. Valencia in the house. Come on now. Y'all are in here this morning. The dove fly in the house. Jeez Louise. All of these people today, there's so many of you. She-Mac is in the house. The Aligned Life is in the house. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand morning. Bonjour, Ty Burton's in the house. All of those things. they forget the damn necks, or either they put too much on the wheel. Line. Baby, listen, can you sing to us this morning? Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I am late, and so I haven't even had my coffee this morning or my tea this morning. So I don't know what singing would sound like today. But we have so many people in the IG in the house as well. Collagen, collagen, collagen. That's really good to know. Taking collagen. But I there are a variety of elements. So if you did not know, I am an advanced skin therapist by trade, and in fact completed my instructor's program as well. And my esthetician is actually a student of mine, which is why I travel like 3.5 hours just to um get services from her, because I know that she knows what she knows based off the foundation of what she knows is what I've taught her, but she's went far and beyond me um regarding that. So anyways, there's a lot when it comes to skin. But anyways, I'm not going to get deeply into all of that. But is everyone feeling good this morning? Are you feeling great? I do want to communicate that we do have the podcast today. And the podcast today, we are going to bring our focus to honoring the dead and graveyards. Will be the whole situation there. Joseph Jameson in the house. Um, Nikki. I've I wonder, is there a way to make this larger by chance? Because I would love to, because this monitor is far back. But anyways, I'm excited because this is my first time catching live. But I've been watching your for a couple of days. Super, merci. I hope that you are enjoying. I hope that it is feeding you. Um, you may watch a video that trigger you and go, oh, I gotta go. And if that's the case, I thank you for your time. Just make sure you subscribe. Bonjour, impressive magic. All right. Um, yeah. So we have the podcast today, bringing a focus to honoring the dead as we are in that season. And well, I mean, anyways, we're in the season, and so we're going to talk about that. And we also have the virtual coven tonight. Tonight, we got the virtual coven. And so, hold on. Yeah, the virtual coven, weekly check-ins on Fridays, etc. So forth and so on. So super excited about that this evening. Um, and we will be doing a deep dive into ancestral veneration, acknowledgement, communication, so forth and so on. So you may say, well, Queen, how is it going to be different from the podcast? Well, the podcast, I'm going to hit boom, boom, boom. Okay, kind of deal. Tonight, I want to be able to give the coven the full opportunity to um, ask all the questions and in understanding how to better connect and really how to understand the communication with your ancestors. And that's really what we're going to be bringing our focus to, not just so much the dead in general, because the dead and your ancestors are two totally different spaces and places, right? So there's that to think about. And I just don't want there to be any kind of confusion, because a lot of people feel that you can approach the dads like they're your ancestors, and you're gonna get all of your edges snatched to glory, snatched all the way to glory. I guarantee it. But we will get into that. I don't want to get into that here right now. But this is your sunrise readings, and I don't. A lot of times they end up is always like right at the end, right, of the hour. And I don't want that to be the case today. So I definitely want to get into this right now, as I do have another meeting immediately after this. Um, I've been telling we have a lot that will be announced in the next coming week, even for some things, even larger announcements in weeks to follow. Um, there's just so very much. I'm so excited for the podcast, and I have a personal consultation today. Um, I'm excited. Good. I'm excited for you. I'm super excited for you. I do know that some people are like, I want to see the podcast. I want to be a part of the live podcast. We are, in fact, um, I've approved at least one podcast to go ahead and be added to Spotify. But let me ask you all, should I go ahead and drop a Spotify podcast like on Friday? Or should I, since we've been doing the live podcast, should I just do like a what do they call this? Pardon, je suis oublié. Pardon. Now words escape me. Um, le mot. What is this? Um, what do they call it when people get a lump sum of of podcasts? Like just do a huge podcast dump, which will be like 4 or 5 podcasts dropping all at one time. So yes, you learn a lot um in the podcast, and it's also interactive. So you get to come on to the live with me too, which is super fun. Um I love a good binge. Yeah, so I may just do a big dump of the podcast, and you guys can bench listen to it. Queen, I think you answered this before, but for the working ritual weekend, what if we aren't sure what gifts we got um or even have? Baby, that's why you're coming to the working ritual weekend. So we can identify what works for you, what's not working for you, what it feels like for you to be in these spaces and to understand. And here's the biggest thing when it comes to magical gifts and abilities. It's this. Hold on. Excuse me. Magical gifts and abilities are what they are. Either you're a psychic, either you're a conjurer, either you're a medium, and you are a medium, and you are a psychic, and you're a conjurer. Um, these are those magical things, right? What people are really wanting to know is, where can I flex my spell work? The working ritual weekend is literally a weekend of ritual from start to finish, literally on arrival. Okay. Um, which then I forgot to mention this particular point in the meeting the other night. It's all the things, all the things, all the time, needing to remember. I do apologize. I'm gonna just write it on this one here. Pardon, pardon. Do you all write in cursive naturally, or do you write in print? I write in cursive. So I love to write in cursive. Love, love, love cursive writing. It's one of the things that my mom prides herself on. Um, Penmanship, and like my brother is very skilled in calligraphy and has been since the age of 3. Um, like he has done wedding invitations up to 500 all by hand. Um, yes, definitely a cursive girl. So, and even my print looks very cursive. Come on for the left hand people in the house. And my brother is left-handed. So my brother, he actually writes upside down. So like, so we write here, he turns the paper in reverse and writes from left to right instead of right to left. Oh, you learned calligraphy in grade school? Wow. That's amazing. My print is usually mixed with the cursive as well. Yes. I'm an old nut, so mostly cursive. Oh my goodness. Oh. All right, my loves. I may need this skill because I love calligraphy. Would love to have some formal birthday invitations made. Hey, listen. So all of my siblings are all entrepreneurs. My brother um, has a videography business that he has expanded upon in media business for a very long time. Um, like decades, more than 3. Um, my sister, she owns a events planning business and printing service. And in my lifetime, since the age of 15, I've owned gymnasiums, studios, photography companies, and I still have a media and photography company now. Um, Cosmetic makeup line, Commodores Cosmetic, manufactured out of Canada. Um, and Country South. So, so my brother, he is not gifted spiritually. He is gifted mundanely. My sister has the gift of scripture. So she is very versed in um what people would like to say bibliomancy, where she definitely is connected more to in that space. Um, so the thing about it is like she has always been gifted with the gift of sight, but depending on whatever faith she's in, is where her sight is focused and grounded. And so in the space of stepping into um a Christian foundation, she will use the Bible. If she is not in a space of Christianity, then she use what she has, but she also just honestly just gets divine. Um, it's almost like divine petitioning or divine prayers to give people as messages. But the heavier of the magic definitely is my mother when it comes to direct. I mean, from there and then I and in regards to that, but I have the heaviest ashe and beyond heaviest, I have the heaviest ashe across the board. But like my mother's gift of sight, I can't even hold a candle to. I cannot hold a candle to her side. She sees on Monday, it happens on Monday. I see on Monday, it will happen 2 weeks from now on Wednesday. um, kind of thing. But she's also have lived longer to where her gift has evolved into being more immediate. And one day, my gifts across the board, though they are very heavy, will be, I hope, to be as mastered as my mother. It is, I've mentioned it before, to watch my mother make a gree packet or a hand. It is it is soothing, it's therapeutic to watch. But let us get into these sunrise readings. Okay. And today we're going to begin with the water signs. We're going to begin with the water signs. So, who do we have in here? Which water signs are present this morning? Water signs. Water signs. All right, Scorpios in the house. Pisces in the house. Got Scorpios and Pisces speaking up. No Cancerians. Ah, merci beaucoup, CM. Merci. Yes, I tell you, if there comes a day where I go, all right, you guys, I'm done with all of this, just know that I have Aquarius is not a water sign. Um, if I just say "Psh, I'm out of here, it's probably because I have decided to just go back and live with my parents. It's probably because I'm just like, all right, I'm done with this world. I'm moving back home. I'm living with my parents. That is a fact. Okay. All right. There's some cancers. There's some cancers. Yes. All right. Water signs. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Water signs. Water signs. Water signs. Water signs. So we're gonna come sit in the front yard waiting for you. Don't do it. Water signs. Tu as le mariage? Le mariage? Okay, so what we're gonna have to do moving forward is we're gonna have to move these lights back because they're creating too much of a glare for me where we're not able to see these cards as beautifully as they should be seen. Um, it really bothers me right now. And that's probably because they are in front of okay, I'm moving this now. Excuse me. Lights in front of cameras don't make good lighting. The lighting should never be in front of the camera. Creates more of a glare as well. Okay. Y'all know I don't do ugly. A little bit better. Maybe we should zoom. No, I don't want to zoom in. This is a good situation. So, but yeah. So, anyways, I do apologize. So we have um. So the thing about it is we have the Ten of Hearts. Deja. Le mariage communicates to my water signs that today your focus has to be on the union of your day. And a union is a commitment. You plus something else, another variable, committing to it. When this particular card comes up for my water signs, please recognize and understand that you have to begin to ask yourself, what am I committing myself to today? Who am I committing myself to today? D'accord. So, parce que sur cette carte, nous avons le mariage. Ça représente des, ça représente le mariage représente pardon le mot représente l'engagement, like engagement, the commitments, yes. Um, so so the thing about it is who are you committing to? What are you committing to? But more importantly, it's less of who and or what, and is more of are you worth committing to? Is this other variable, is it worth and deserving to be committing yourself to? And we have to begin to really understand the differences between devotion and commitment. D'accord? So I want you all to begin to understand that when you step into this space of committing, there are responsibilities in that commitment. This is not just a it is not just a oh well, I'm going along, I'm here. No, there are responsibilities. There are in fact responsibilities. I'm telling y'all, I was late today. Okay. So, bonjour, Amanda. Bonjour. Lord, I'm late, Stacy says. So, merci et bonne journée, Ramsheka. Bonne journée. J'espère que ça va bien. D'accord? Merci. And I do know that because I know that Haitian, Creole, Haïzon, de Creole, the words are spelled exactly how they sound, so I can understand and those things. If I heard it, if I heard Haitian Creole outside of Vodou, I probably would not recognize it, but to read it, I can understand it. Parce que j'espère tu comprends, um, tu comprends français. Um, I'm about to roll it back, but I definitely wanted to speak. Well, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming in to say hello. As my other Haitians pop in on IG, bonjour, ça passe, Tamala. Hey, Queen, what is going to be November's community service? You will see that not very soon, but It is the one that people fight over because there are limited routes and point that I send out. So it will be a limited service, in fact. Um, all right. So we have to begin water signs again today to just really understand, is this person, space, or variable worth committing to? What am I committing to? And understand that this is going to be a long term commitment or it's going to have some kind of big effect. D'accord? Super. Et voilà. Et pour ça, nous avons um, fire signs. Fire signs. Et pour ça, nous avons l'homme. L'homme. This was better here than here. So, and I think that's because the light, the higher I go, the light hits it more. And here it's just, so it's not as bad. So, anyways, here for my IG and here for the UT. So fire signs, we have l'homme, and this communicates that we have to operate in that space of, is not divine masculine energy as it is a more direct, stern, nurturing um nurturing that we need to exercise. So this says, like, first and foremost, let me communicate on a base level. This card tells us that there is some form of a dominant or masculine representing figure or presenting figure that is ready to receive emotional fulfillment. It says that you need to respond with emotional maturity today. It speaks of really standing in that woman and manhood, meaning really, really making sure that you are emotionally together today, point blank, period. So no matter what goes on today on a surface or deep level, you must respond with emotional maturity. Number one. Number two, there is a component here that does speak to this space of nurturing, but nurturing with a very intentional. I wish there was I want to look up this word because I don't know if this is an English word. Can somebody communicate to me, what does provision mean? Is provision a word? Provision. Like provision. Because I want to use provision. I need someone to identify this word. Can somebody Wikipedia, encyclopedia? Yes, it is a word, but what does it mean? Because I don't want to misuse the word. Words mean things. So we want to make sure we're using the right words here. It's an action of providing. All right. It it is it is a word, the action of providing or supplying. Providing something. Okay, super. Voila. Then we are on the money. So that's what I want to oh, this is the kids are learning to drive and they're in my parking lot taking turns. How adorable. So yes, provision. I tap dance around this word because I'm like, I don't know if this is, it's the term I want to use, but I wasn't certain. So thank you, merci beaucoup. So it is the action of really living in that space of provision, making sure that you are providing in a very emotionally able way. Okay, provision are what provisions are what you are sending us for the October community service. You are supplying something we'll be using. D'accord. So yes, provision. But see, this is the thing that I was struggling with provision. And when you say provision, the vision aspect of it confused me because I'm like, provide, that's with the D. But provision, we have now changed it, changed the letters. So off topic, but I won't be able to attend the working ritual weekend. So can I schedule an in-person appointment with you in order to figure out what your gifts are? You can do that, but we also, Jules, and listen, if you are not able to attend the working ritual weekend, please email us at customer service at conjuresouth.com so that bonjour the Valley Witch. Hello, hello, hello. Um, so I would love for you all to email us at customer service at conjuresouth.com if you are not able to attend because you have material that we need to give you um and those things and you need to have those items anyways. And what I may end up doing for those that cannot attend is I just heard this, to just do a virtual situation specifically for them. But then that opens the door of doing a virtual working weekend for everyone that can't attend. And I don't know if I want to really get into that. That's a lot. That immediately sends my nerves. Immediately, I'm like, ah! So, but for those that have already paid and can attend, you have to get your material, and then we will have the conversations. Okay. Yeah, so I will do a situation through Zoom for those that cannot attend this one, but I do not I do not envision or see me providing the working ritual weekend. If I do the working ritual weekend virtually, those that have that have already purchased with the material will get those, and those that don't have the material can go out to purchase their own. That way it takes that level of stress off of me. But it does not. I don't like the way it makes me just thinking about it because I'm about to enter a very, very busy, busy, busy season, and um I can't over exhaust myself, with that. Yes, so gotta get focused. Don't want to think about that. So, anyways, how do you upgrade your membership to join the podcast? I will make a video. I will post a video here in just a little bit, Amanda, to show you exactly how to do that. Um, so, anyways, fire signs. Talking to myself. I need to react today with emotional maturity. In addition to providing and moving with provision within that space. Okay. So next, it sounds like it's sending your nerves just thinking about it now. No, it really does. It really there's so mm, 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 the beauty of the working ritual weekend um is the fact that it is in person, because and me saying that out loud immediately goes, there's just some, I can communicate things, but I need to be able to feel what you're working with in real time, in person. Um, when so for example, last year for the working ritual weekend, Josie like, Queen, my lamp won't stay lit. The fire keeps dying. Give me a second. I go to the fire, I do what I do, et voila, the fire has life. Um, it's more intimate too. Yes, it's very intimate, very, very much needed. Um, and someone here was like, Aries sun, moon rising as well. So my thing is, even just like for me today, like already with things being sort of behind, it's like, do not respond with nerves and the go. Definitely, definitely without a doubt, um, stay cool, stay calm, and absolutely respond to life events with the emotional maturity that I know that I obtain and to have. Yep, and I witnessed this. She gave life to the flame, and I'm like, eyes. I tell you, it's a different experience when you are with me in person. So, like, even you can go to AZ Moss and ask him. In fact, like for the conjure fet, the candle would not light. And so, based off of what I know to do, and in that moment, I did not. I did it without thinking because it's just how I am. I brought life to the flame that wasn't there, and he was like, "Did we just see a candle not being lit now lit in real time, like on some the craft charm Harry Potter kind of stuff?" Yes, but again, I'm not one to be like yesterday for the live readings. I'm like, hey, let me show you. This is what it means. Like, it's like I'm normally not like that. It's just not in me to do, and to be. So on fire. Woo. I'm on fire with a dash of earth. Well, that's good. That mellows you out. That mellows you out, I would assume, depending on where that earth is. Okay, next is Earth signs. Earth signs. Nous avons the Eight of Diamonds. The Eight of Diamonds communicates to you all that there will be unexpected blessings that come into your life today. Okay? Unexpected blessings that will flow into your lives today. And these blessings need to be recognized. I need to communicate this so importantly. You can have, okay, all right, not gonna do this. Somebody's dead is trying to come through, and I know that I have a meeting in 2 minutes. So they are keep writing June, June. So I don't know if June is a name or if June. I don't know if this is for the Earth an Earth sign either. June. So right now, what's happening is there is a unelevated ancestor that wants to come through. So when people ask me, do I ever get drained on a regular day to day talking to the dead, working with the dead? No. However, when there is an ancestor that is not elevated, that died tragically or abruptly or weren't ready to go, and they have not had that elevation, which is why the working ritual weekend is going to be also very powerful, because we are doing that elevation for those ancestors. So you have that full guidance and protection. It makes it difficult because they cannot completely communicate. I want to connect enough so that I can communicate to you, but they're just saying June. I also, in the space of them writing out June, I saw the letter P. So I don't know if P is for Papa or Papa, or if this is a person's name, etc. But what I do know is this is present. So, um, so I want to get back to the air signs. For me, air signs, there are unexpected blessings that will flood your life today, point blank, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Um, However, it's a matter of recognizing those blessings, especially because they are unexpected. They are a surprise. Okay, they're a surprise. So, il y a des surprises. De, bonjour, Marcel. Surprise. So I have to communicate it to this capacity here. See, you can petition something, pray for something, and you are expecting that blessing to come in. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. Okay. That is a very um that is an expected blessing. An unexpected blessing is something you did not expect. So this is something that came into your life that you didn't even ask for. And sometimes we struggle with receiving things that receiving things that we did not petition or request. But we have to begin to get more used to accepting blessings in our lives. Um, y'all done took all the good cards. um, oh my goodness, Impressive Magic wants another divination recount. I swear she got to be from Florida. But I know exactly where she's from. But it is being able to receive a blessing or gift or offering to your life without going, oh, but no, thank you. If you're being offered a blessing today, receive it, but it's not the space of just the reception of it, but it is also the acknowledgement of value. So acknowledge the value, no matter how big or how small the blessing is today. Show your gratitude and appreciation for it, and watch how the blessings come rolling in. Watch how they come rolling in. Last but not least, okay, we did our water, fire, earth, and air signs. Air signs. See, you spoke this. You spoke this on yourself, Impressive Magic. The Six of Spades. Now you did this, Impressive Magic. You did this. You said they done took all the good cards. So I'm blaming Impressive Magic for this card today to the air signs. I am kidding. I am kidding. A spade. Yes, a spade. You gotta call a spade, as they say. Yeah. So this card communicates that today there are going to be some unfavorable situations. There are going to be some things that you probably are not going to like. But listen here. We don't stress over unfavorable situations. Okay? Because it's a part of life. Acknowledge those things. Acknowledge the downs and please acknowledge what feels wrong today. Acknowledge what feels wrong today because what feels wrong is wrong. Do not dismiss your feelings for the facade of positivity. Feel it, experience it, so you know what you will and not accept moving forward. Okay? So today may not be the most promising of events, but it is absolutely a part of life. You all, I thank you so very much for your energy and your time and your efforts today. Um, Many blessings to everyone. If you're looking for a private reading, the link is in the bio here on IG. The link is over in the description box here on YouTube. I thank you all for rolling in here. I hope you all gave tons of thumbs up. Um, I'm unable to see them here. So I want to just say thank you all so very much. I'm off to another meeting. You all have a blessed one. Oh, excuse me. I gotta show you the video for how to join. Okay, so how to join and upgrade. Here you go. Okay, so right here, you're just gonna go to your membership space here or join is what you're gonna find whenever you're trying to join the podcast. So let's hit that join button there. See, once you hit that join button, you have the option of virtual coven versus Spellcast podcast. You'll click that, and there's that. Now, if you're already a virtual coven member, there would be an option to upgrade to the Spellcast podcast. Once you are in the Spellcast podcast group membership, every week I place a special link specifically to go live in that podcast. If you're a virtual coven member, you're not able to see the podcast. Now, what most people will see is I put out a link. I post the link that shows you where to join, and so this gives you the option of joining the virtual coven or the Spellcast podcast. Okay, and then once you have joined, then you receive a weekly link to join us live, be in the chat, and all of those things. I do hope this helps. Also, I would communicate, you may want to do this on your desktop if you have a desktop, or another option perhaps, but you just want to upgrade in order to get in. All right, everyone, I hope this helps. Thank you so very much. Merci. All right, everybody. So, just on to the next. Y'all know me. I'm going. So, thank you all so very much. Merci. Have a wonderful and blessed day. I will see you all very soon.